In today's video, I will give you my predictions on all of the games in Week 18. Somehow, we have already made it to Week 18. That really sucks a lot. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of feeling. And we've got games today, so I've got to get this video out. So, make sure you just take a second and like and subscribe, please, because it does help my channel out a ton. And, hey, I'm doing this rain or shine, so let's get it done. Either way, before we get into this video, let me make sure to remind you of DUBBY.GG. That's the website for my favorite energy drinks. The DUBBY energy drinks, that is. They're right behind me. You can see a few of them. Some of the greatest tasting energy drinks, and also very cost effective as what you're going to pay for them versus other energy drinks. Either way, check out DUBBY.GG or click the link in my description, and let's get right into this video. Here's what the results were from last week. I went 9-7, and that brings our season total up to 173-83. So a decent season total, but not a good week last week. Here's what I got wrong. That one was wrong. That one was wrong. I picked that one incorrectly. That one incorrectly. That's 4 of them. Both of these and this one. That's what I had wrong. Let me make sure that doesn't stay, though. Those are what I picked incorrectly. Here's what's the correct order, and we'll go to this week. So, only divisional matchups this week. It's one of my favorite weeks of the NFL season because these divisional matchups are just so stinking fun. Over here on the left and right, you can see a lot of the happenings, what's going to take place, the things we're going to be looking at in terms of who's going to play who and what's going to play what. But yeah, that's what we're looking at today. So let's get right into this. Starting off with, look on the NFC first. Bears and Packers. Bears are going to finish on a terrible losing streak. And Packers going to move to 12-5, but sadly, that's only good enough for the 6th seed for them. Moving on, Washington and Dallas. Now, this is a big one. Dallas could play some spoiler here. I think Washington's in the playoffs. So I don't think it matters. They can't really lose in terms of their playoff spot, but, it's not a good way to end the season, let's say that. And I think Dallas might do that. I'm going to give Dallas the win here. They have a lot to play for. Dan Quinn coming back to Dallas for the first time. And Dallas does, they want to show them up. They want to show them that, hey, just because they had a bad season doesn't mean they're out of it. And I think they're going to do just that. The Commanders maybe going to take a little bit of a lax week just because they don't really feel the pressure to win. So that's what's going to happen there. I think Dallas could handle it. Could. Not saying they will, but they very much could. Then the Saints and the Bucks. Let's see. Saints and Bucks. That's a tough one. Bucks, they need this one bad. I think if they lose and the Falcons win, they're out of the playoffs. This is playoffs for them. Give me the Bucks to win. Give me the Falcons to win, too. I don't think either one is going to lose. I think they're both going to be ready for it. Both 4-2 and 5-1 in division. Very good records. I think that means the Bucks only lost to the Falcons twice in their division. But either way, they're going to be fighting for it. I think they're going to get it done. Honestly, I think there's a better chance of the Panthers winning than the Saints winning. And I say that, and guess what's going to happen? Watch. The Saints are going to win, and the Falcons are going to win. So either way. I don't know. But to me, I think the Panthers do have a better shot. Michael Penix has only played 1 game in his career so far, and we're waiting to see how good he really is because he hasn't really looked amazing. Maybe 2 games. Has he played 2 weeks now? I don't remember. Honestly, I'm so groggy right now that either one's not really working. I do think that the home teams are going to suffice here and get the job done. Eagles and Giants. Eagles are benching everybody. They doesn't matter what happens for them. It really doesn't matter at all. It's a number in a column to them. That's all that matters. Giants had a really good week last week versus the Colts. Do they do it again? It's kind of hard to think they will. It's very much easier to think they won't, that you can doubt them. But, hey, at the same time, I don't know. Kenny Pickett's not even starting. Tanner McKee's starting, for what that's worth. Give me the Giants. I feel like this is a game that the Eagles really, truly do not care about, and they'll just roll over them. They'll just on to the next. Now, excuse me. Checking out this one here. The Rams are playing for seeding, 3 or 4. If they win, they get 3. If they lose, they get 4. I don't think they're truly going to sit this one out by any means. I think they're going to fight for this one. Give me the Rams. The Rams are the better team. I don't think the Seahawks are very good. They have a solid defense, but obviously that's what's going to happen when you get Mike McDonald in the cut. But, I'm just not really a big believer in the Seahawks outside of that. Geno Smith is just, there's little future for that one. Moving on. Niners, Cardinals. This is a tough one. If the Cardinals lose this, they still are a better team than the Niners this year. That's crazy. The Niners have officially finished last in their division. That is insane. Give me the Niners. I just don't think the Cardinals are very good. They've kind of fallen off at this point in the season. Kyler Murray's magic's worn out. as he usually does pretty much every year. It's just not really a surprise at this point to see them falling off. And don't forget, they do have a really, really bad roster, so it's not like really expected for them to be very good. Their roster is not good. Maybe the worst roster in the NFL. And then maybe the most important game of the week. I'm going to go with the Vikings, man, for now. I might come back to this one in a minute, but right now, here's the thing. The Lions are the best team in the NFL on the road. I think they've lost at home. They had to have. They've only lost at home. The 2 losses, or now 3 come at home. That's a big deal. And, you know, they've had a lot of defensive injuries. Honestly, the Vikings, offensively and defensively combined, are probably better. Now, Lions' offense is something else. And that says a lot considering how good the Vikings' offense is. But I give me the Vikings so far. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's get to our Saturday games. Ravens and Browns, excuse me. Steelers really, so here's what can happen. If that happens, Steelers win the division, okay? If that happens, Steelers lose the division. If that happens, Ravens, well, they just get a better fix. Steelers can either be 5 or 6 seed depending on win or loss. So, they can be all the way down to the 6. They can be all the way up to the 3. I think the Browns did beat the Ravens the first time. That was in Cleveland, though. I do think the Ravens are going to be able to win this one. I think they play their starters for a half. They get up big, and they just sit them. I do think the Steelers pull off the win that they need. They really do need this win right now, you know, mainly just for momentum's sake, going into the playoffs with a win, not 4 losses. But it's going to be a tough one. Bengals fall, miss the playoffs. Texans and Titans. That's a tough one. If the Titans win, well, they win. Congratulations. If the Texans win, they're the 4 seed. Nothing changes for them. They win their division. See, if I could change one thing in the NFL, it'd be division winners getting a home playoff game. And I know some people aren't for that. Winning your division matters. It's a big deal. Like, yes, you should get in the playoffs, absolutely. But, like, you should not get the 4 seed just because you won your division. You know, and I'm not talking about, you know, there's the argument for college football or whatever, all that stuff kind of plays into this as well. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not even talking about, you know, something like the Vikings being the 5 seed. I'm talking about, you know, the Bucks being the 4 seed over the Vikings. It's not in favor of the Vikings or Lions being the 5 seed. It's in favor of the Bucks not being a 4 seed because they didn't win a 4 seed. They didn't deserve a 4 seed. Anyways, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. I can make a whole video on that, really. Texans, Titans, give me the Texans. They're just a better team. Colts, Jaguars. If the Colts win, they're 9. If the Colts lose, they're 10. Okay. Nothing really to play for here. Give me the Jaguars to get this one done, actually. No, give me the Colts. Jonathan Taylor's picked it up in the last few weeks. Anthony Richardson is a good football player. Maybe not a great one, but a good one. So there's that. And we'll give him that much. Bills, Patriots. Give me the Bills, man. The Bills have a chance to come in here and just kind of solidify their season. And it's also the Patriots. So let's not forget that. There's not really much to talk about there. Chargers, Raiders. Give me the Chargers. They move to the 6th seed. They lock it up pretty well. I think if the Steelers win, they lock up the 6th seed no matter what. So they might even not even play their starters. And if that's the case, you know what? If the Steelers win today, give me the Raiders. But if the Steelers lose, the Chargers, okay? Chiefs, Broncos. Chiefs are benching everybody. Give me the Broncos. They're going to make the 7th seed in the first year of the Bo Nix tenure in Denver. That's an incredible storyline there, and I think it's going to happen. Miami versus the Jets. Miami makes the playoffs with a Broncos loss and a Miami win. Okay, I was trying to make sure on that one. That's a tough one, man. Give me the Dolphins. No, give me the Jets. I think the Jets are going to get their final. Aaron Rodgers gets his 500th touchdown, and I think he retires, man. I think it's over. I think he's done for. This is everything I got here. Now let's check and see. I'm going to give myself a fudge here. If the Steelers win, the Raiders win. But if the Steelers don't, the Chargers. I'm going to go with the Chargers either way, but I'm going to give myself leeway on that either way. Lions, Vikings, man. That's a heck of a game. That's a great game. What time is it? Is it the night game? Thank God it's the night game. That's such a good game. Detroit needs it. I think they need it more than Minnesota to a point. If Minnesota has to go, they'll play whoever plays the Bucks, okay? Give me the Vikings, man. Give me the Vikings. I think they're going to get it done. I think Sam Darnold gets it done. Either way, that's my picks for this week's NFL season, the last week of the regular season. It's very sad to see that it's already here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Upset of the week and lock of the week. I forgot to do those. Lock of the week. Lock of the week. Let's do an interesting one here. Give me the Cowboys. I'll take the Cowboys as my lock of the week. My upset of the week. Give me the Steelers over the Bengals. Honestly, I don't know if that's the upset or not. I don't pay attention to betting lines. But I don't care. I'm taking them as the upset. I think a lot of people are favoring the Bengals right now, just in like media and the world sense. So give me the Steelers over the Bengals as the upset. We'll see how that plays out for us. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you on the next one.